Oklahoma City Thunder.
It's interconference time for these Thunder as they come in as the visiting team. In Miami for some Heat basketball. This hometown crowd ready to go. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Thunder 5 right now. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant again at the small forward position. Dwayne Wade continues, Clark, to change his game as he gets older. I admire the way guys can do that. I think their head says one thing, but their body kind of tells them another.
And you have to give in to your body as you age, that's for sure. Used to attack the rim all the time. Now it's mid-range jumper heavy.
It'll be a jump ball.
Miami with the ball. On defense, Miami. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was nice touch by Ibaka.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Miami has possession. Westbrook with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense. That's costly.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Dang. And it's Wade penetrating. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Right side Westbrook. Ibaka with the ball. And Booker Durant, 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. That's good on the jump shot. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
It's Bosh with the drive, and it's blocked by Adams. Dang can't get it to go.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
For Miami, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason this year. They end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year. And as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. They get the rebound. And it's strangled by Bledsoe.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move. That was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have the body on Clark at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not easy. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump. You know, guys, for the greater part of last season, it appeared as though the Heat were playoff bound. Even with the players they lost, most figured they would be playing postseason basketball.
Now here's Dragic, and Wade slams it in.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And one reason why the Heat did come up short in their playoff aspirations, they were very poor against other teams in the playoffs. So only went 15 and 30. Against teams that had made it into the postseason last year.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Ibaka. There's the pass to Adams. Ibaka with the ball. He's picked up by Dang. They get it back. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. The wide open look for Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got 7 points.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Snatched up. Slammed in by Whiteside.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Durant, the three, and Ibaka, the four. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams at center.
Boy, last season, Hassan Whiteside made a huge splash in the NBA. Big blocks, big rebound total. But he had some head-scratching moments as well. Missed his share of action due to suspensions.
The shot by Wade, wide open. No good from outside. The feed to Westbrook. And Wade sends it back.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of that.
Here's Whiteside. Nice D from Durant.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exact shot attempt.
Deng can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 4. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Pulls up on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
But he stays with it. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Buries it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. How about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Here's Wade, and he caps off the basket with a monster slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent, mainly Kevin Durant.
He dishes it to Bosh. Takes a 3. Up falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
We were used to seeing the Thunder as a top offensive team, as you mentioned, Greg. Last season, they finished 18th, Clark, in field goal percentage.
And, you know, for context, that's the lowest they finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through trouble.
Win by Whiteside.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Adams, the pass to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, and he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
Wade drives in. There's Deng. And foul wanted that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And what a tough position Luol Deng found himself in last year in a small forward swap of sorts. LeBron James goes from Miami to Cleveland. Deng goes from Cleveland to Miami. He had his choice. There was Atlanta that was in the mix there too. But he goes to the Miami Heat. He's bounced around a little bit. but still a very big talent.
He is. You know, he kind of likes following legends. Remember, Scottie Pippen was that great small forward in Chicago, and Luol Deng was the next heir apparent. So he seemed to be pretty comfortable stepping into LeBron's role. Unfortunately, not able to deliver at the same level.
The clock runs out.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Dwayne Wade has been all over the floor tonight. He had 13 points, 3 assists. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Deng and Vaj, your small and power forwards. D-Wade out there with Dragic, and it's Whiteside in at the center position. So that's where Erik Spoelstra starts the second half run. And so here is Oklahoma City. It's a 16-point game. Shot clock at 3. That drops. And that's now 11 points for Kevin Durant.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
From deep. Passes it to Roberson. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Westbrook with it. Wade picks him up. Lets it go from deep. And it's Westbrook again missing.
And this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
They could use a big shot here to get this off.
Got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Goes up, hammers it on, the punish off the break.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there. And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunks so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him.
To the paint, and Adams kicks to Westbrook. Again, Oklahoma City.
That is a tough shot.
Steven Adams.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Three-pointer, Wade. Offensive rebound, Heat. And the jam by Whiteside.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking it.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Roberson. And it's off from three-point range. And Deng, here we go. And he jams it with authority.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the dunk by Byron.
And it's all one-way traffic to boy, they have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Outside for Durant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around to end the run. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
A huge slam. Perfect end of the fast break.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Wade from outside, and no good trying to get...
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat. But he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Here's Roberson. Offensive rebound. Feeds to Westbrook. Ibaka outside. Gets the front of the rim and out. Like as you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley... Clark kind of molded him in his image.
Yeah, and it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to it.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Lets it go from the wing, and that's an air ball. Not even close.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
You know, offensively, they're looking much sharper here in the second half. Turnovers and miscues are down, and I think they're getting quality shots as well.
Bosch drives in, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Ibaka dishes to Westbrook. Outside Durant. Back to Westbrook. It's deflected. It's stolen by Wade.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. There's the dish to Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the drought. Shoots the 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Westbrook passes to Adams. And Ibaka kicks to Roberson. Miami grabs the miss. Tang's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Westbrook against Wade. Westbrook dishes to Roberson from the wing. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Dwayne Wade. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook against Wade. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Fires it up. Westbrook missing again. Now here's Wade. Fires the three. On the money.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's Dwayne Wade. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, and that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just